we went deeper into the cave. We managed to get ourselves surrounded by a bunch of vampiric kobolds that were hiding in the shadows while we fought a vampiric gnoll, I think, based on
No.
your description. Okay. Um, but then the kobolds kept closing in on us, so we all jumped down the big hole in the middle of the room. That led us down to a new room that had a hot spring in it and several extra large bug monsters, which we squashed. We have successfully killed all of the bug monsters. But now we're all exhausted and we want to take a long rest. Am I missing anything?
No, pretty sure that covers everything.
So do we just want to pop a hut in the north part of the room and take a long rest, guys?
I would not be opposed to that.
Okay, so I guess it's what we're going to do. Yeah, so I guess I can. I'll take third watch. Anybody else willing to take a watch?
I shall take a watch.
Yeah, I can.
Mister, what's your character's name?
His name is Chance.
So this for the watch order?
Works for me.
So it goes. That's what we do.
All right. One second on my end.
Quad 1000.
Okay, yeah, it's definitely down. Not going to work. All right.
Gilbert, I sent you a PM that you might be interested in.
Oh, hell yes. Thank. All right. Yeah. Strain on the system greatly reduced.
Stress levels lowering.
Seriously, one of the biggest uses, getting a map on a tab with all the locations numbered. That way I don't have to keep flipping between pages. Alrighty. Yeah, so you guys finish a long rest. Nothing terrible happens to you.
Nothing terrible, but something bad.
Yep, you guys get jumped by Auril. Just something bad. You don't want to know what the terrible thing is.
Two Arls.
No, the thing that's terrible is a sheet of parchment.
Okay, let me just mark all that.
All right, but yeah, you guys finish your long rest. So what do you do?
Stand by. I'm still figuring out how many skeletons I'm gonna raise.
Ah,
All of them.
well, I'll just be here, rubbing my hands villainously, twirling the hairs of my very short mustache.
Okay, I have made my decision.
Ha ha ha.
I have 12 skeletons.
There are 4 skeletons.
What do you mean?
I'm making a joke. Star Trek.
Oh.
Oh, not that again.
I was about to say, I have in my pack 29 skeleton bodies.
A Cardassian comes around and hits you. There are 4 skeletons.
I cast Finger of Death on the Cardassian. Fuck
He
you!
dies.
And that means I now get a permanent zombie. Excellent.
Alright. So, how do you all wish to proceed?
Well, jumping down the hole led us down here. I think there's a way. I don't know. You guys want to go west? That's where the mama bug came out of. I think we go west, since there doesn't seem to be any objections.
That sounds like a plan to me.
Cohort leading the way.
You said west, you say?
Yes, I say west.
Go west, young man, go west.
Alright, one moment. Alright, yeah, you guys advance into this next room. This enormous cavern has glassy walls and a smooth, domed ceiling 40 feet overhead. The cavern contains two large pools, both of which have steam rising from them.
Is there any loot in the room? It looks like there's stuff on the map.
Mostly just the occasional, lumps of broken bone. Couple of, shell casings.
What caliber?
I, I realized that after I said it. Like broken shells, fragments of a shell.
I know.
It turns out the Remirez actually possessed a field gun.
Guys, there's a field gun, and I have Tensor's floating disc.
Oh, good God.
I think it weighs a little bit more than 500 pounds.
Tensor's towed artillery piece.
I have firearms proficiency. Yay!
Alright.
Do you think you could use Tiny Servant, the interior bits of a field gun, to make it operate on its own?
You could probably use an animate object.
Yeah, but that's harder.
I don't know, but I like the way you think.
Alright, so what are you guys doing?
I guess we search the room for hidden and loot and objects and other things.
Alright, yeah, so you guys spend about 20 minutes searching the room. It's a big room after all. And as you're kind of checking out this room, you find that there's no loot in this room. However, you you see kind of embedded in the wall of a room to the north, a figure.
Like someone got frozen in the wall.
Yeah, like somebody got frozen in the wall.
Someone who loves it.
What does this person look like?
I don't know, Sleuth?
It would help if my mic wasn't muted. It is a drow in leather armor.
A drow? The fuck is a drow doing up here?
I don't know, but I think we should just leave, you know?
Does a drow look like it has valuable shit on it?
Sleuth, do you look like you have valuable shit on you?
And I have functional shit.
So it's going to be more effort than it's worth to exhume your corpse.
I don't know.
Hey guys, we should totally extract this drow and interrogate him.
So I start melting the ice then?
Yeah, you should start melting the ice.
The ice melts.
Indeed. You blast it with your flamethrower. And it melts. Sleuth, your character is no longer stuck in the ice.
Is it dead?
Is he on fire?
No, he's not dead. No, he's not on fire.
Okay, I attempt to slap him awake.
Sleuth?
One sec. Dogs are being dogs.
Now, mind you, I have a 6 strength, so it's not a very strong slap.
Alright, what'd I miss?
Why don't you just poke him with something? Poke him with an arrow. I poke him with an arrow. Poke.
Well, I'm like trying to slap him awake.
I can poke him with a flamethrower.
I don't think that's the right idea. I don't think no. I'm just gonna
Interrogations
say
with a
no.
flamethrower tend to always give one answer, and that's I'm on fire.
Yeah, the classic one-letter answer.
I mean, I can poke him with the physical flamethrower and not the actual flames.
I have questions and I'm not sure if I want the answers.
It speaks.
He speaks, yes.
The dead speak.
Not yet.
This one isn't mine.
Don't make that
Don't think
fucking
he was
Star Wars
dead.
reference,
Oh, it's
Tuna.
already been made.
I don't even think
You
he
were
was
way
dead. I
too
think he
late.
was just frozen.
Oh my god, he's a
Yes.
follower of Ariel if he can survive that.
No, she's kind of a bitch.
Oh, good. So whom do you serve?
I serve me mostly. Didn't get along with most people I grew up with, so I left, and didn't get along with most of the deities up here, so I've been traveling around trying to make money, and it didn't work out too well.
Aren't you missing a pair of scimitars?
What? No. I'm a magic user. I don't use swords most of the time. I attack.
So why'd you end up in the wall?
Good question. TM, why did I end up in the wall? Did I make an oopsie poopsie?
Yeah. Yeah, you telefragged yourself into some ice that was in the middle of melting from a remraz, and you got stuck in it, and you got frozen in place like a mosquito in amber.
I apparently made the one mistake that I always tell other people not to make, and I asked out loud, what's the worst that could happen?
Well, you were only half frozen in the wall, so that's a relief.
Also, it doesn't look like you got turned into a drider, so I would say the worst has not come to pass.
Yeah.
Yet.
We'll see. The night is young. I actually don't know what time it is. It's sometime between sunrise and the next sunrise.
It is some day, in some month, during some season, yes.
Alright, well, I'm Soren. Not my finest moment, but I have walked away from worse. You look like you're the adventurous sort. Do you mind if I tag along with you? I'm familiar enough with magic to at least help.
Sure. What made you come down here in the first place anyway?
I got lost. A lot.
And ended up in the middle of a glacier?
I can swim.
Evidently
Uh,
not.
wait, how do you swim in a glacier? Isn't a glacier ice?
Yeah, but it's ice in the middle of a fuck ton of water. I swam here with a
Okay.
little bit of help. Um, and I have no idea where here is anymore. I thought it was near 10 towns at least.
I mean, near's a relative term. Sure, it's near 10 towns.
Ah, good. I'm in the right area. I hope.
It's closer to 10 towns than Schult.
I'll take that as good enough.
Probably. No, yeah, the 10 towns are probably closer than Menzoberranzan. Good people there. Always willing to buy stuff.
I can imagine.
Yeah, they just tend to be a bit touchy.
Alright, well, don't stop on my account. I can keep up if you want to keep leading the way, but I have no idea where we're going, and don't ask me to navigate. It's not going to end well.
Yeah.
I mean, you managed to make it to like a super secret place, loaded with treasure. So
I am very good at getting lost.
He did end up inside a wall. I mean, for all we know, he's been stuck here like 1,000 years.
Has it really?
oh yeah. Hey, what year do you think it is?
I have no idea.
Pick a year, Sleuth.
Hey, does the word spell plague mean anything to you?
That sounds like something in history, which I don't know a lot about. I'm going to guess 500. I have no idea what year it is.
Underdark. Baldur's Gate takes place at roughly 13 something, like, right?
I think so, yeah. I think the
Well,
current date is like 14 something DR.
yeah, I'll use Baldur's Gate as a reference. So it's like 1350 currently, and he's saying it's 500.
I give him this flat low, like, yeah, you didn't lose that much time.
That's good.
Just around 800 years.
That's less good. Nah, it's not like I had anyone I really cared about much anyways. It's a hot tendency to run into a bunch of assholes.
Did you know anyone who is immortal? You could totally surprise them.
If they were immortal, they didn't tell me about it. So I'll probably end up stopping by their place at some point in the future. So, anyways, where are we going?
Well, there is apparently some ancient Netherese city buried somewhere in this glacier. We hope to find and looks at the party. Save the 10 towns by using it.
I see. Well, lead on.
Is there anything else in this room?
Nope.
All right. What's east or west? Oh, okay. Does this look different than the rest of it? That they got like lines drawn on it?
What?
The thing on the left side that branches north and south, I assume that's a change in elevation. Like the slide that got us
That's
down there.
yeah, that's a slide. That's the areas where the remras have melted through.
Hmm. Okay.
So we can slide further down?
So the one that goes north goes up. The one that goes south, like on that Y, goes down.
Okay. So different level down there. Well, before we change our level, I think we should look south. So what's to the southwest?
That is a ice tunnel that goes down.
Okay. Southeast?
That's a small corridor that opens up into a large egg-shaped room with another ice tunnel. This one extending down.
Okay. Is that a dead end?
Repeat?
Is that egg-shaped room a dead end?
No, it has a Remrez melted tunnel.
Okay. But, sorry, I meant like on this level.
Oh, yes. Other than that, it's a dead end.
Okay. So we can go down 3 different ways. Or up. But the city's probably below us.
I can
So
send my
which
owl
way do
to
we want to
scouts.
go down?
Oh. I pulled the professor orb. Does it have any idea?
Yes, let me see here. Yes, we should probably head down, I would say.
Okay, I put the professor orb away. It has no idea.
Well, shit.
Do we have 3 pieces of gold? Or anything really? Coins?
Well, when in doubt, go down the middle one.
I can just send my owl
Uh,
to scout ahead.
Oh,
I was
I
just
keep
gonna
forgetting it. You have a familiar. Yeah, send your owl down.
I was just gonna flip 3 coins and go whichever down came up in different.
Nah, I like the scouting with his familiar idea.
Which down are you guys going?
Well, might as well start with the one we're all standing around in the egg-shaped room. It's just recon, after all. What's your usual
Owly, I choose you. Go scout.
Your owl says hoot hoot and then goes scouting.
Says hoot hoot and goes down the shoot shoot.
Alright, so your owl emerges into a grove of frost-covered trees filling a 50-foot-high cavern, the floor of which is a mixture of earth and ice. By some magic or miracle, the trees are alive, their canopies thick with frosty leaves, their branches bearing purple pears that hang like ornaments. A low wall, broken in several places, threads its way through the grove, which is surrounded by 6 exits.
So I let the party know about the tree.
The fuck did you stumble into?
Probably cursed Arl stuff. Or I don't know.
Can your owl grab one of those pears that you described?
He attempts to grab one of the pears.
Alright.
Because if he brings it back, we can try to identify it.
Does he bring it back, or does he turn into an owlsticle?
Turns out that the pears are actually mines, and he blows up.
Alright, yeah. The owl takes a pear and flies back up.
Is this pear like any other pear I've ever seen before?
So picture a pear that you get at the grocery store. Now picture purple.
Okay, so that's a no.
Yeah, that's correct. It's like no pear you've ever seen before.
I'm picturing a date,
It's a pear.
if you say so.
No, the date is September 13th.
Sugar dates and figs.
Well, I'll do an identify ritual on it.
Alright, the ritual tells you that it's a purple pear. Also, it's magic.
But it doesn't tell me what type of magic it is.
Or any effects of eating it?
Yeah, it does not specifically say what kind of magic. It is just magical.
Probably magic to survive.
It's magical magic.
Well, anybody have a way to identify if it's poisonous or not?
My owl takes a bite out of it.
Alright, I want your owl to roll a d3 and then roll a d100.
Did that
Wow.
really just happen?
Roll a survival and see if I can figure out if this thing is good to eat or not. Eh?
Hold up.
Ooh.
Alright. So, your owl, its constitution is increased by 2. So if it had, say, a 10, it's at a 12 now.
I let the party know that my owl feels healthier.
Well, what's the worst that could happen? And I eat the bear.
Roll me a D3 and then a D100.
We're just going for extreme sides of that 100 table.
So does my owl have 2 hit points instead of 1 now?
Ooh, neat. Okay. That is interesting. Okay. Hey guys, I think we should go down the hole to the pear forest.
Okay.
I jump in the hole.
Alright, you jump in and go sliding down.
Can I roll a nature or survival to see if I know what kind of forest the pears these are?
Sure. Yeah, you slide down. Give me a survival check.
I'll follow the
Or a
party
nature
down.
check.
Let's go.
Now, which one? One's a 7 and one's an 8.
Whichever one you'd prefer. It's your choice.
Oh my god, I have a +8 and still couldn't figure it out.
Yeah, you don't know. But as you guys kind of emerge down there, you see exiting a tree a well, a dryad. Looks like this. The dryad
Ah,
looks at you guys and waves. It's been a while since I've had visitors here.
Yeah, we noticed your grove with the pears. It is intriguing to find it in a glacier of all places.
Indeed, that would be my magic that keeps it here. The Netherese mages bound me to this place a few thousand years ago.
Huh. I guess it's been a while since any of them came back, huh?
Indeed.
Is there anything we can do to might like help you get out of here?
If you want.
There's nothing that I know of that you could do to get me out of here, but, would any of you like to stay here? Like forever?
No thanks.
Forever is a very long time.
Shit.
Need help with something?
I've been stuck in a forest for 2,000 years. What do you think the problem is?
There are a lot of problems that could come up over 2,000 years.
One of them is a lack of meeting people. Would any of you like to stay even for a little while?
We can advertise your grove to 10 towns. I'm sure you'd get lots of visitors then.
Give me a persuasion check. Ten towns, you say? That's a lot of towns. That must mean that there's a lot of people. Yeah, please do so.
In the meanwhile, I think we can, like, we can wait here a bit and talk to you. We can spend like an hour or so.
That would be wonderful. Thank you. All right, yeah. So you guys spend an hour speaking with his dryad. During that hour, the dryad kind of communicates some information to you here. Namely, that 3 drow have passed through the dryad's grove on a few occasions recently, coming and going through the southwest and southeast passages. Additionally, there are strange one-eyed creatures lurking in the cave to the south, and they followed the dark elves up from the passage below during their last foray to the southeast.
So the southeast goes down,
Correct.
and the southwest and due south are level.
Yeah, roughly.
Have these guys been causing trouble for her?
They have not. Just something I felt you should be aware of.
I'll ask about the pairs and if they're always beneficial.
Only within 24 hours of eating them.
I'll then ask if we can each have one.
Yeah. She plucks one off of the tree for each of you. So Chance, Dragoon, Recovery, Sorn, and Tuna, you each have 1 purple pear.
I eat it.
Nom nom nom.
They only last for 24 hours, you say?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah,
I
num
better
num num.
save this for something important, though. I'm going to hold on to it.
He's the only one that doesn't immediately eat his pear.
How much do they weigh?
Um,
I'm putting it in my mess kit with my rations.
okay. I'm going to say it's functionally weightless.
Okay.
That means it's in the plot item.
Yes. Also, you cannot remove it from your inventory. Because it's a quest item.
Quest item.
Yeah, I'm just happy it doesn't weigh anything. It's not like those fucking stones of Baron Zaya that you can't take out of your inventory.
Yeah, but they don't weigh
Fuck
nothing
those
though.
stones.
Oh yeah, right. It wasn't those. It's like there's some other quest shit you can get in Skyrim that gets stuck in your inventory.
Helmets, a couple of weapons,
The
a
Elder
claw,
Scrolls.
Yeah, the actual
Fucking
Elder
Elder.
Scroll.
which weighs
The
like
actual
50
Elder
fucking
Scrolls.
pounds.
I know, right?
So do we have to roll a D3 and a D100?
Correct. Let's go from the top. Chance, I believe you said you ate one? Okay, Under's typing first. Under, you roll first. Nobody else roll. Alright, Dragoon. Alright, who else is eating one?
I am.
Alright, roll.
3 and 80.
Anybody else eating one?
I'm pretty sure Chance said that he was eating one, but he hasn't rolled yet.
Mister?
Oh, what? What do I have to roll?
Roll
I
a
apologize.
D3 and then a D100.
What if I say no?
Did you eat a pear?
Well,
'Cause
yeah.
The answer is too damn bad.
I am immune. Oh,
Says no. Dies.
I am immune to D100s through the power of my faith. I mean, it's worth a try.
All right. Well, I hate that I keep doing this, but I got class tomorrow, so I gotta go. I'll see you all.
God damn
See
it,
ya.
Pete. Have a good night.
Yeah, the main character is gone. Deal with it.
Well, Charname just left.
I mean, what? He makes himself out to be the main character. What are you talking about? He's just a paladin.
He's making a joke.
So, do these effects last for 24 hours, or it does like you have to eat the pear within 24 hours for it to take effect?
You have the effect. It is now counting down until you can no longer have the effect or use the effect. So in approximately 24 hours, what I just sent you is no longer relevant.
All right. So, who does not have dark vision?
I think we all do.
Wasn't there like one person who didn't?
Charname left.
Oh.
I'll be right back.
Well, we should go say hi to the drow. Because either they're friendly or they're not. If they're friendly, maybe we can trade. If they're not, I'd rather not leave them behind us. What do you guys think?
Sounds reasonable to me.
We head towards the drow. We have Soren near up front with us and the skeletons, so it looks like, we have
Right, I'm back.
drow in the party.
Sorry, run that by me again.
I said, so we're heading towards the drow. Skeletons in the lead. And then we should probably have Soren out in front. That way the first thing they see is a fellow drow. And, obviously, since all the drow know each other,
Yeah, they make him pause long enough for us to stick arrows in him.
well, it means that they might react non-hostily at first.
Hold on, I'll be right back.
Or they'll assume I'm from a different house and just attack on sight, unless politics have changed since I was last thawed.
You've been frozen more than once?
Alright, yeah, so you guys advance down that tunnel. I'm sorry, wait, which core did you say you run through again?
The one that the Dryad said leads to Drow.
Right. Sorry, hopping around a couple pages here.
No worries. I believe that would be the southwest one.
Mm-hmm. Yep. You guys begin following this long corridor.
All right, I'm back.
And you guys can see to the north a cavern. And to your west, the stone surface of what looks to be some kind of artificial structure.
Oh, that sounds promising. Let's head that way.
I send my owl to scout ahead.
Repeat? I heard you're going west of the structure.
And Dragoon said he was sending his owl to scout ahead.
Alright. Well, it's a rock face. Like it's solid stonework. Let me try to clear up that image a bit.
Can he get in? The owl?
No,
If
there's
you-
no opening.
Can I pop him in?
Yes. Alright, you pop your owl in.
Hooray for wall glitches!
Goddamn wall hacking sons of bitches. Alright, yeah. Yeah, it appears inside of a dark, half collapsed and frozen room. There's nothing inside here.
No exits?
Nope.
Well, there's nothing in here, guys. No exits, no way in or out.
Well, maybe it's just
Wait a second. That does not make sense. What the fuck? No, fuck that. There's a window. I'm saying that's a window now. There's a window in here.
Oh, a window just rendered in.
There's a glitch. They changed something.
Yeah, the window had the wall skin, but it fixed itself.
Yeah, they said they'd be fixing the texture glitches in version 2.
Version 2? This is version 5.
What
Yeah.
can I say? It was a Bethesda dev team.
So we can see through the. So there's a window in the wall that we see?
Well, the owl can see, yeah.
Oh, okay.
You know what? No, that also doesn't make sense. There's not a way for... Part of the wall collapses. There's a hole in the wall now. Yay!
Damn, your owl's effective, Dragoon. Remind me never to let it inside my house.
Yeah, I think it was the pair.
DM to player, I'm extremely confused by what the fuck the book is telling me. Alright.
Let's go inside.
Yeah, you guys walk in to this layer of tower, kind of walk out the northern side into the next set of caverns.
So there's more caverns?
Yep.
Oh, hey. Look, an ice tunnel. Does that one head down or up?
I mean, joy,
That one
motherfucking ice tunnel.
heads up.
Huh, so it probably connects to one of the two westward ones that go down.
Should I send my owl up the tunnel or through the little small entrance on the side?
Small entrance, I think. Tunnel's a tunnel. Buildings mean people. People are more dangerous.
I give my owl the scout command.
Alright, yeah, your owl flies into the room and immediately sees a drow in black robes with a staff, and 3 drow in black leather armor. They turn and face the owl. Oh shit, someone has a familiar. Battle stations, everyone!
Well, that didn't go exactly as we planned, did it?
Oh, I want to roll an ish, I guess.
Okay.
I mean, we can still talk this out.
Yeah, no, these guys are violent assholes. Recovery, your turn.
How big is the opening?
5 feet wide.
How thick was the wall?
About 2 feet.
Excellent. I run up to the blank side of the wall at like the 10 o'clock position.
Alright.
Now, the inside, when he described through his owl, it was all one big room inside there, right?
Pretty much, yeah.
Okay. I am going to cast Stone Shape, creating a
Oh boy.
5 foot wide, 5 foot tall archway, 5 foot deep, so it will penetrate up to 5 feet of wall.
Indeed. Yeah, so this is just a new opening.
Yes. Do I have line of sight on the mage as I duck around under the side of the wall?
Yes, you see him sigh and go, "Oh shit, they have a mage."
And that's when the cohort opens fire on the mage.
Let's see. A mage, 15 armor class, is hit once, twice,
4 times.
4 times.
That's actually pretty good considering there were 12 shots at
He
him.
might be having a bad day.
You know, it's good that he cast mage armor at the start of his business day.
Right?
Otherwise, those 12s would have hit.
32 points of piercing damage.
Yeah, he coughs up blood as those arrows just pierce into his torso. He's looking badly bloodied.
Okay. How much movement speed do I have left?
15 feet.
I'd like to move counterclockwise 10 feet along the wall so that I'm not obviously where they saw me last.
Alright.
And then I'd just like to conceal myself as best as possible.
Okie dokie. Chance? Yo, Chance.
Is it my turn now? How many?
Uh-huh.
How many in the enemies do I see? How
3
many
of them.
guys?
A badly bloodied mage and 3 warriors.
Well, let's put an arrow in the mage first. How about that? Is anybody close to him?
Yes. One of
In
his
an ally.
warriors. Oh no.
I'm in an ally. No. Okay. La 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 la. You know what? Just to be a dick, I'm gonna cast as a bonus action. I'm gonna cast Hunter's Mark on the wizard, just to be a dick, and then I'm gonna fire at it. I think
You
he's
hit.
dead. I think he's dead with the first shot. Can I roll these individually? And because that first shot is going to kill him, I can tell you now.
Roll your
Okay.
first shot.
Is he dead?
Yes. Yes. That. What do you use? A short bow?
Longbow.
Yeah, your longbow arrow just right through his heart. He falls backward, sprawled across the ice, blood
Poor
everywhere.
bastard. So does that 18 hit one of the warriors?
No, it does not.
Okay. Then I am done. I've used my action and my bonus action. And I think. You know what? No. Yeah, that's it. That's all I can do.
All right, Dragoon.
If I run in there, how many can I get within a 15-foot cone?
3.
Well, I run in there, yelling, and I just burn them all. Well, 2 passed. I forgot the +1, so 13 damage.
All right.
And then I'll just burn them all again. Two passed again. Well, 21 damage. So how are they looking?
Injured.
I laugh at them and end my turn.
All right. Well, their turn. Yeah, they don't like having little squeaky gnomes light them on fire or undead bust a cap in their mage. So they're gonna surround you, Dragoon, and try to stab you repeatedly.
Try. So I'll cast Shield, and it'll be 1 hit.
Jesus fucking Christ.
Because Shield toward 26.
So I have a question because I used the wrong modifier. Those are supposed to be +9 to hit, not +7, because the variant feature that they're using. Does a 28, a 23, a 23, and a 27 change that at all?
I mean, that would hit just about anybody, wouldn't it?
No.
Um,
Those are
so
supposed to be 9s to hit, not +7.
that would make it 2 hits because they would need a 26 to hit me.
All right.
But now I'm thinking, do I want fade away instead with plus? Nah, I'll just keep shield.
Shit.
All right, you take 49 points, mixture of piercing and poison, and yeah, so that's their shtick. Dorn,
I'm empathetic.
who the fuck is Dorn?
Oh, I hit D instead of S.
Ah, Sorn.
Also, Dorn's actually an NPC in Baldur's Gate.
Yep,
Uh,
he's in the inn. You can talk to him, evil Oathbreaker Paladin.
so there's 2 of these drow left?
3.
3. The mage is dead, though?
Oh yeah, he's very dead.
Alright, which one is furthest away?
The healthiest looking guy. I mean, yeah, the healthiest looking guy is like 5 feet farther away than the other guys.
Mm, I'll pick the most injured guy, then. So... I'm going to... Can I pull him into the middle of our melee group with a... What was it? If I pull him 10 or 20 feet, can I pull him into the middle of our melee group?
Yeah.
Wonderful. I'm going to get a shot onto him with Eldritch Blast. If I can. I want to keep our melee guys between me and him because part of the cantrip thing. What is my spell tag? $24 and 18 to hit.
One hit.
Alright. It's 15 damage. Do I have for this? I have too much stuff on my Eldritch Blast. Its speed is reduced by 10 feet until the end of my next turn. It is pulled 10 feet towards me. And for a bonus action, I'm going to summon a Tentacle of the Deep behind him.
I don't know what that does.
Bonus action, I can summon or move a Spectral Tentacle. It works kind of like a spirit weapon. I summon
Okay.
it, I can move it, and I can attack with it.
Alright.
But I cannot attack with it the turn I summon it from the looks of it. But actually, it doesn't say it needs an action or a bonus action to attack. Is that just a thing that happened? Oh no, I missed something. Alright, yeah, I cannot attack with it this round. So that's going to be my turn.
Alright. Recovery.
Alright, I go to the hole. I look in. There's 3 warriors.
You don't really even need to go to the hole. You can see them from here. They kind of moved in on a dragoon.
Oh, okay. Which one of them looks the most injured?
The one that just got pulled away from the group closer to your skeletons by the Eldritch Blast.
Okay. That guy's gonna get shot.
Miss, 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 hit, miss, hit, miss, hit, miss, miss, miss. 3 hits.
That is 20 piercing damage. And I'm going to shoot him with a firebolt if he's still alive. $18 hit?
Nope.
Okay.
AC is 20.
Alright, that's it for me.
Alright. Chance.
I believe I'm gonna shoot him.
Alright. Oh, also, that guy is bloodied now. Sorry, I should have specified that after he got capped by the skeletons.
I'm gonna cast Hunter's Mark on him, so I can fire more damage. Is there any allies in range? I missed
No.
anyway, it doesn't matter. I missed anyway, it doesn't matter. I use my bonus action to cast the spell, and I'm done again. Fuck.
Alright.
Nice, I return.
Dragoon.
Can I get all of them in a 15-foot cone?
No. Your options are 2 or 1.
How is the one looking? Like, who's the most badly injured?
The 1.
Wearing metal.
No, he's not. He's wearing studded leather. Which, yes, has metal, but I consider it insufficient for heat metal.
I will target the 2 with my flamethrower. So 2 deck saves. Ooh, they both failed. So, I forgot the +1 again. 10 damage.
Alright, where's the other part?
I'm gonna do Burning Hands on the 2 again. They both failed again. 18 damage.
Alright. Anything else?
I say, man, you guys really are pathetic, aren't you? I mean, I'm a wizard and I'm more armored than you. That's it.
Alright, yeah, the 3 of them are going to try to stab the shit out of you again, because fuck you.
Uh-oh.
So after the first hit, I'll fade away. So just reroll the next 2 because the rest just missed anyway. Cool. So one hit.
.29 points of piercing and poison damage. This is magical.
So they can't see me, but I am bloodied. But they just hear my voice taunting out, you swing and you can't hit a thing.
Oh fuck, he's rhyming.
Is he a bard?
I don't think so. I think Dragoon's just having a lot of fun tonight. Sorn?
Uh,
Uh, I do. That first guy's not dead yet, is he?
He's bloody, but he's not dead yet.
All right. I'm gonna send an Eldritch Blast at the other. Actually, no. I'm gonna just focus fire. I'm just gonna take that one guy out of the fight. I'm gonna start with the tentacle. For a bonus action, and that is 13 misses.
Correct.
Nice.
13 misses.
18 and 12 both miss.
Correct.
All right, that's all I've got.
Alright. Recovery.
Let's see. So there's still 3 left?
Correct.
Well, the one of them's bloodied or 2 of them bloodied?
They're all bloodied. One's more bloody than the others.
Well, that guy's going to get shot.
Two hits, one of which is a crit.
So that's 20 piercing to that guy.
And he dies.
Cool. And I will shoot a firebolt at the next bloodiest one. I miss. That's it for me.
Alright. Chance. Chance.
yeah. Is it my turn again? How many's alive? Just 1 or 2 or 3 or none?
No chance. It's not your turn. I just like shouting your name at you.
I know. So the one that's still alive, I'm gonna put an arrow in him if I can. I mean,
Alright.
I've been hitting more for shit. Is anybody in melee with him?
I think I
Yes.
am.
Well, I mean, hitting.
Assuming Dragoon didn't move.
Another question: is this the same one I cast Hunter's Mark on, or is this another one?
No, you killed the guy that you cast Hunter's Mark on.
Okay, well then I'm gonna cast it on him. Finally, I get a hit.
Okay, yeah. He's dead.
Oh, okay. I can't do much. I don't shoot often, but when I do hit, I hit for a ton.
He's the sniper that can't hit anything.
I know, right?
All right, Dragoon.
It's my turn. Feel the burn. I'm going to put you in an urn. Dex saving throw.
My only regret is that Pete isn't here to hear this.
We'll send him the VOD.
Yeah, with
Why
this
is he
timestamp
talking
in
in
each
riddles?
rhyme.
Why is he talking in riddles? Is it the fruit?
14 damage.
I'm thinking what happened, Misters, is that Thomas has had a really good day today.
Oh. I mean, okay.
Anything else?
So, Scorching Ray.
I assume you're backing up out of melee, right?
Oh, would that give him an attack of opportunity?
No, you're invisible, right?
Doesn't that end on the start of my turn?
Oh, in that case, yeah, you're no longer invisible. That would provoke an attack of opportunity.
Then I will just Burning Hands.
Coward. Look at him. He can't pass as you turn his bones to glass. Yeah, he's dead.
Yay! I was running out of rhymes.
Well, those are some good ones, though.
Yeah, the first one was just came up. The second one I put some thought into.
It was good. Alright, you guys are out of initiative. The bloodied and burned corpses of these drow littering the cavern.
Dragoon goes from standing tall to ow, 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 that hurt, ow.
I want to just poke through their body, look for any identification papers, medallions, something that would indicate any allegiance or serve as a proof of identification if we stumble into more drow.
Alright, yeah, you go poking around. And outside of some magical equipment that you know is going to, well, in the possession of non-drow is going to be non-functional, especially if taken to the surface. You find a spider-shaped brooch of House Dalambra. There we go. Sorry. Half a bottle of Elverquist, which is a ruby-colored elven liquor, and a spellbook.
I don't suppose you would have any use for this, and I'll pick the spell book up and just hand it off to recovery.
Oh, yeah. Yeah, I can make use of it.
Ah, wonderful. They do also have some magic equipment, but I don't think anyone other than Drow would have any particular use of it.
Well, considering you're a drow and we're not, sounds good to me.
I'm not even sure if I would have particular use of it. The armor, definitely, but depending on what the rest is. I'm assuming it's drow, short sword, and studded leather, Gilbert.
+2 short sword, +2 studded leather armor.
Yeah, I won't have particular use of it, but it's better than nothing, and it's not like anyone else is going to need it. So I will take the brooch, the armor, and the swords.
Did you need me to cast Identify on anything?
Now, this is all fairly standard equipment for drow. I know more or less what it is.
Okay.
Oh, we don't have a healer today. Should we take a short rest?
Well, let's search their camp first. Make sure there's no surprises.
Oh,
I send my owl to search their camp. Make sure there's no ambushes.
did they only have the one brooch, or were there one for each person? Gilbert?
Repeat,
Was there only the one brooch, or was there one for each drow?
they each have one.
Alright, I will also hand those out and say it's identification for one of the local houses if somebody asks. You are my assistants because that's going to get us shot later. Well, it'll let them turn their back so we can shoot them in the back first. I don't expect we're going to have any friends once we get into drought territory.
Unlike certain surface militaries, which put armor on the front and not on the back to discourage retreating, the drow place extra armor on the back due to the propensity to get stabbed in the back.
That's why I wear two sets of drow armor. One's always backwards.
Yeah, well, that works until someone opens a hole in the wall and shoots you through the front.
That's why I wear the one backwards. Extra plating in the front.
All right, well, yeah, we searched the camp. Is there anything else?
There is not.
Do the armor and sword require attunement?
No.
Wonderful. I will turn the sword into my packed weapon. Before we leave, we should probably finish disposing of the bodies. Either move them topside or incinerate them completely.
Well, why don't we take a short rest first?
Yeah, just before we leave.
So yeah, we just kind of squat there for an hour.
Indeed, nothing ambushes you.
I wish some would ambush us.
Alright. I wish something would ambush us, Chance answers out loud, and the DM, being an obliging god, deploys a tactical demogorgon right in the midst of the party.
Ah, wonderful.
I choose to disbelieve the obvious illusion.
Alright. Well, roll an ish. Apparently, not believing that the Demogorgon is actually real, he feeble-minds and murders the entire party.
Fuck yeah. Next character, let's go. Setting a record today.
Okay, all seriousness though. But yeah, you guys have finished your rest?
Okay. Well, if I recall, the Dryad did say there were some other one-eyed creatures to the south of her forest we could go check out.
Was this the end of this path, or
Unless there's another tunnel that the DM hasn't disclosed. Is there another tunnel that you haven't disclosed yet?
Nope. All the tunnels that are available are on the map.
Okay. So, I don't want to go up, because we want to go down. I mean, we could check out that other... Oh, there's a tunnel to the northwest.
tally ho?
Tally ho.
Alright, you stick your heads into that cavern. It is empty.
Okay. Well, then I think we backtrack to that other northeastern tunnel, and we go in there.
Alright, you guys backtrack. This cavern has a 15-foot high ceiling and a smaller dead-end cave at the back of it. Sticking out of the large cave floor at a 60-degree angle is a giant-sized wooden spear with its obsidian tip pointed upward. The weapon glows a faint, cold light.
Do we want to see what that is?
Yeah, I'll do a detect magic ritual.
It is magical.
Any particular school?
Nope.
I'll identify it through the owl.
That works.
I'm sorry, I was getting some stuff ready. What?
I identify it through the owl.
Alright, Here we go. That is the enchantment effect on the spear.
And how does it activate?
What?
And how does it activate?
Knowing trial, blood sacrifice.
Ah, the first time a barbarian, fighter, monk, or ranger touches the spear.
Do we have any of those? Well, I'm a ranger. I have a couple of levels in Ranger, yeah.
Yo, you want to be swole and huge?
Um, Not particularly. Being I'm a sneaky rogue with fights with a bow, but I will pick up the spear.
This
Oh
spear is
God!
25 feet long and half frozen in the ice, mister. Are you still going to try to pick it up?
Don't do it.
I am going to be like uh uh
King Arthur.
no no, I ain't gonna touch it. I can leave that spear alone. I don't need it.
Oh, I have an idea. I have a skeleton try to pick it up.
Which skeleton?
The elite one, obviously.
Chad Chaddington.
Underdark?
Yes.
You're memeing, and I like the meme that you're memeing. Roll me a d100.
Oh boy.
Gains levels in Barbarian.
So, your elite skeleton who just touched this,
Mm-hmm.
he has acquired first level fighter, along with this boon.
So is the skeleton
Oh, that's
proficient in
great.
heavy armor?
No.
I just got first level fighter.
I mean, aren't fighters proficient?
Well, it wasn't proficient. I don't know how we're gonna work out the giving levels to the skeleton, but I'm reading that boon. Oh God, this is hilarious.
Because do we still have several sets of plate mail?
Yes.
Slap the plate mail on, quick!
Do we?
Just do it.
I don't think you
No,
ever
we
sold
sold
them.
those.
You did?
We did.
Ah.
You didn't even keep one.
Why would we keep one?
Do we have any extra armor?
Not in the bag of holding.
Was your skeleton a drought when it was alive?
No.
Oh, hey, I have. I apparently didn't sell my scale mail when I upgraded to half plate.
Great. Throw it on the skeleton.
I give it to the skeleton.
Elite skeleton puts scale mail on.
So does his hit points increase to a first level fighter? Like, does he make 10 hit points plus whatever he already had as a skeleton?
Underdark, what's the hit dice of a skeleton?
Skeletons are D8 hit dice.
Well, he now uses d10 hit dice.
Nice.
Super skeleton.
I will be back in a moment.
Okay. Got it. Well, cool. So he's got this giant ass spear. He's growing, but you know, not too terribly fast. It's gonna be a while before he can be effective in using that, but otherwise it's gonna be fucking hilarious.
Imagine Micmic's face next session.
Mm-hmm. My elite 7,700 pound skeleton wades into the fray.
Yeah, those bones are gonna be dummy thick.
Well, you see, it just says you gain a foot of height every hour, so I mean, he's not growing any wider. He's just gonna be gangly and tall.
Could be this monstrously thin but like 21 foot tall skeleton.
Yeah, by the end of this, you're going to have a huge skeleton.
Nice.
We can ride around on the skeleton.
I just imagine like at the end of the adventure we're like walking back to Ten Towns, and the people of Ten Towns just see on the horizon this huge skeleton with a spear marching towards town.
They will probably panic.
Honestly, I'm curious what's happening to its bones that make it weigh that much. Oh, I just had an idea.
Turning to adamantine.
No, kind of. It develops its own natural bone plate armor.
Oh, nice.
We'll slap that on once it reaches complete.
Okay.
Alright, we take a long rest.
We just sit there like, hey, Dryad, watch this. This is neat. And then the skeleton's just getting bulkier and bulkier in front of the Dryad's probably freaking out.
Recovery's bone colossus.
Oh, you guys thought Arl was the end boss.
I have returned. What did I miss?
It's recovery now. Recovery is the new boss.
What did I miss?
A bone colossus?
Hmm.
Yeah, the skeleton's a level 1 fighter who is growing into a huge creature.
Oh, Tuesday. Alright, well, we've reached the end of this cave, right?
I think so. Is there anything else in here?
Nope, nothing else in here.
Alright. Back to the Dryad. And then to the southwest where she described some colossus-y looking things. Cyclopsy looking things.
I'm sorry, you want a what now?
She said to the west were the drow, or southwest were the drow. To the south were some one-eyed creatures.
Oh, yes.
And to the southeast was a tunnel down. So let's go check out the the Cyclopsy.
All right, yeah. So you guys kind of journey over, walk into this cave, and you see here four of these kind of squatting in the detritus of this room. They turn and face you.
Sup, guys?
I'll wave to him.
Are you friendlier than the drow?
Excuse you. Alright,
I mean, we
I'll just walk over to them kind of slowly and ask, I don't suppose you know the way back to where everyone's meeting up, do you? And just hope that they don't know that I'm not a drow from around here.
Give us food, then we shall speak.
What do you eat?
What do you have?
I have
Skeleton.
a lot of things.
I toss him an iron ration.
It scoops up the ration and gestures towards its compatriots.
How many are there?
4.
Alright, yeah, I toss out some rations. One for each.
They each take one.
I tell one to open its mouth, and if it does so, I pour in mayonnaise.
Mayonnaise?
Jug of alchemy.
The Nothic does not comply. It just kind of stares at you knowingly.
Aww.
I see the wizard has come through here before.
What?
Never mind.
Are you talking about Vecna?
No. Don't worry about it. It was a reference. You didn't get it. Moving on.
Okay.
So, what are you guys doing here?
We are squatting in the detritus of Yithrin.
Oh,
What
yeah.
are you doing in our home?
We're trying to find Yithrin. See, apparently, there's something in Yithrin that the Ten Towns needs to, not have everyone die. So, we're like on like a quest to go there and find it. Any information you have about Yithrin or how to get there, traps or obstacles along the way would be handy.
Yes, the Mythalar is what you look for. You can find it inside the central spire, assuming you can figure out how to open it.
Which way is the central spire?
It holds out its hand expectantly. So do the other 3.
Oh.
I pull out my alchemy jug.
They all kind of give you this like annoyed glare.
You had better not give us mayonnaise.
Mayonnaise?
We hate mayonnaise.
You
I,
hate
I pull out
sick?
4 more rations, and I say, well, if you tell us how to get into this spire, these rations are yours.
You hate Precious? Oh,
None of us recall the ritual precisely, but we do know that you can find the ritual's information in the various towers scattered across the city's perimeter.
Okay. I hand over the rations. Any defenses that we should know about?
Other than more squatters of the fall of Yithrin. Beware of the giant floating hands.
Giant floating hands.
Indeed. There is also a powerful Netherese arch-wizard that still remains.
How the fuck has he stayed alive?
Oh, if he's an
We
archwizard,
never said he was alive.
I would assume he's either become a vampire lich or has some other means of becoming an undead.
Is he?
Iriolathus is his name. All that remains of him is a floating skull.
Oh, fuck.
This Nothic taps its temple.
I see you know what we refer to.
Yeah, they're annoying as fuck to deal with. Kind of like those roaches that you sometimes get on the surface. You're almost better off just burning them out, you know?
Indeed.
The 4 of them hold out their hands again.
How do you feel about beer?
Each one of them pulls out an empty wineskin.
All right. Well, I pour out some beer. They each get 1 gallon of beer.
Yeah, they start gleefully cackling.
I don't suppose you know of any weaknesses that this Irolarthus might have.
No, we do not. We try not to antagonize him.
Yeah, that's probably smart. We're not that smart.
Do you know of anybody who would know of such a weakness? Someone a bit more reckless, and hopefully as amicable to mutually beneficial conversation as you 4 have been.
All of the reckless survivors have long since died.
I'd like to make an insight check on these guys. Are they having us on?
Make an insight check. No. It would appear that your bribery of food has compelled a great deal of honesty out of them.
Then you guys would want to tag along, would you? Give us a hand, get a share of the loot.
No, we shall leave this to you. As we said, there are no foolish survivors of the fall of Yithrin.
Yeah, it was worth a shot. Oh, just so you know how west there was that like partially buried structure full of drow?
Indeed.
It's no longer full of drow if you feel like moving to more comfortable areas.
But be
The
careful.
corpse is still there.
I think
Probably.
so. Yeah, I think we just kind of just buried them shallowly in some ice and snow. You could easily dig them up.
You bothered burying
Excellent.
them?
Excellent. And they kind of begin skulking off out of the room.
Well, those are
Enjoy
nice
them.
fellas.
Enjoy the move. Tell me if you need help with the couch or anything. Alright, let's get going.
Yeah. Well, I guess we head to the southeast tunnel. That one heads down, right?
Indeed.
If we have a minute before we leave. Question mark.
What is it?
I just want to see if the Dryad is still here so they know that the Nothics have moved. If she doesn't already. He, I think it's a she. Only take a minute.
Okay, sure. Do it.
Alright, I want to go back to the Dryad's place.
Alright, you step out of the room.
Does the Dryad show up?
Indeed, she does.
Alright, wonderful. I'll just say, just popping in to let you know that the Nothics have moved and the Drow are no longer alive to the west. I'll leave to you to put two and two together if you would like, and then I will continue on.
Oh yeah, she wishes you safe travels.
I like how you implied that the Nothics killed the Drow and took their place.
I mean, if more Drow show up, we don't want them to go hunting for an adventuring party.
It's like walking down this tunnel. I just remember, like, you do know they're gonna sell us out the moment they get a chance to, right?
And there's a chance that any Drow won't believe them if the Drow think that they killed their outpost.
And besides, do you really think the Drow are going to offer them food?
I think we should kill them anyway.
I think the Drow are just gonna torture them.
I mean, if they're going to do that, they're probably just going to fight to the death instead.
Not a problem.
Alright, tally ho.
Tally ho.
Indeed, tally ho! You guys journey down the pathway. Hey guys, what level are you?
It!
Yep. 8.
Very nice, very nice.
We are the powerful level 8.
You need to be a level 12 to enter here. We're all going
No.
to die.
Not quite. Well, you guys proceed down into the freezing tunnels of the Reged Glacier. It's dark, and it's absolutely silent, save for the sound of your own footfalls and the rattly bones that are following you all around. The tunnel then opens into a vast grotto enclosed by gleaming ice. Consigned to this frozen sepulchre is a fantastic city sculpted by ancient magic and illuminated in a haunting way, by green and purple lights that seem to suck the heat right out of your body. The city itself rests tilted on the ground, its spires leaning away from you as if recoiling at your presence. You stand atop a causeway of frost-covered ice that stretches toward the city like a dead, frozen tongue of some hideous behemoth out of which mouth you've just stepped. Congratulations. You've made it to the necropolis of Yithrin.
That was damn lyrical there, Gilbert.
Thank you, I was reading off a text block.
For some reason, my first thought after congratulations was, "You've won." Like, just
Congratulations,
reaching
you've
here
lit the
ends the game.
bonfire.
Well, guys, you made it. Game over, nothing else to explore.
Especially not that big, shiny city.
Indiana Jones has reached the Valley of the Crescent Moon. There's no need to actually go into the tomb and finish the film. It's all done, guys. We're all done here.
Cool that you have to pay like $70 for.
Yeah, paid the DM to get the DLC.
$180 per player. Alright, the Gnostics mentioned that there were hints to the process of the ritual in the towers surrounding the city.
Yeah.
Let's go check out those towers.
Mm-hmm.
I'll send my owl to scout ahead to make sure we're not ambushed or anything.
I'd say leave the owl here at the entrance to make sure we're not ambushed. Or just have the trail behind us, some 150 feet.
Do you think we're more likely to be ambushed in there or out here? Because usually we stumble into people.
Sure, but
Well, this is a big open cavern, right? Because we can see everything. Is that right, DM?
1 second, let me get the image.
I don't think we're going to stumble into it until we've reached inside the city. I think on the outskirts we'll be fine. But there are drow somewhere behind us that are probably not happy that their outpost is gone. If they do follow us down here, I would rather be ready for them.
Well, we could set, like, this is a doorway, right? So we could probably just set an alarm to see if anything passes through. Then have the owl for scouting.
Yeah, it's not a bad idea. I can do an alarm ritual.
If you know the spell, by all means, don't let me stop you.
Oh, I do. I know the spell. And I will do that. Well then.
Indeed. So what do you all wish to do?
Well, we start by doing an alarm ritual at the entrance. So if anything comes through, I'll get a mental ping. I don't know if anyone else has the alarm ritual.
Yeah, but do we need more than one?
In case one of us falls, it might not be a bad idea.
Alright, I'll also do it.
It's not going to cost us anything. And then I think we send up the owl for aerial scouting as we walk into the city.
Yup.
Indeed, you guys begin walking into the city. And one of the first things that catches your attention is a huge humanoid statue. Although to call it humanoid is a little bit inaccurate. Instead of regular human feet, it has 3 clawed toes. Instead of 5 fingers on its hands, there are 4 digits, 2 of which are thumbs on opposite sides of the palm. The head lacks any kind of facial structure, and its gut, instead of having the area you'd expect the intestines to be, is instead replaced with a gaping maw containing 2 rows of serrated teeth on the top and bottom.
Can I tell, what this is, / the significance of it?
Give me an Arcana check. Or a History check.
I apparently know everything.
So, in your time dealing with magic, you've come across the occasional reference to what you think this creature is. It looks to be a representation of a Netherese construct known as a tomb trapper. Basically, these creatures would be sent deep into the Underdark in order to seek out magic and kill magically inclined opponents of the Netherese and the Underdark.
Spooky.
Indeed.
Hope we don't run into any of those.
I'm going to take a wild guess and say we already have.
Have we?
You said it's a construct?
Oh, do you think it's the head?
I think the whole thing is the construct. And it's just not active yet.
I pull out the professor orb. What does it think?
It confirms what Dragoon also knew. You know, these things are powerful tunnelers. They can sense magic. And that they are dangerous opponents.
Does it think that this is a regular statue or the construct itself?
Oh, this is this would specifically be a petrified one. When they die, they turn to stone.
Oh. That's good for us.
What are they made of when they're alive?
Meaty bits.
Oh.
Resurrection! Resurrected.
I don't think that would end well.
Yeah.
Mostly with you wasting whatever diamond you use because
Oh,
this thing's probably
no,
been dead for-
I stand corrected. I stand corrected. It's made from a fusion of magic and elemental earth.
So, clay.
Indeed, these would be more in common with the homunculus.
Huh.
They can do things like absorb water through their skin and crush and eat rocks with their jaws. The actual Netherese name for a tomb trapper is a thalud.
Alright, well, we should consider ourselves lucky that this one's dead and move on, I say.
Yeah, I'm gonna pull Havoc out of the pocket dimension, and have it look around. Is there anything invisible?
There is not currently.
Okay. Back in the pocket dimension. Oh yeah, I think we start heading for the closest tower then.
Sorry, what are you doing?
I said I think we were heading for the closest tower.
Indeed. Sorry, trying to process information here. This is a dense section. Alright. Indeed. So you head to the first closest tower right nearby. Sorry, one second. I had to keep flipping pages. They put a big 2-page picture right in the middle of this section.
Of course it did.
Along with 2d20 tables.
Well, naturally, what else are you going to do with your page-and-a-half picture?
Alright, yeah. A stone walkway leads to a tower that claws upward and inward, its pointed roof leaning menacingly overhead. Narrow windows pierce its walls, gargoyles cling to its eaves, and a doorway at the tower's base gapes open before you.
Well, might as well head in.
I'll send him the make sure no traps.
I just send the skeletons ahead.
That works too.
That's what they're for.
They even have their own
Um,
funeral now.
you have the Professor about with you, right?
Yeah.
Okay. Yeah, so the skeletons enter the building. And, yeah, they end up signaling back after about 10 minutes that the building is clear.
Great. I go in.
Alright, yeah, you guys enter. Inside of which, as you kind of explore the structure, mostly contains the destroyed remains of laboratories, libraries, a scriptorum, and a couple of living quarters near the top. After about
Is there anything salvageable in the library and scriptorium?
there is not, but the Professor Orb does have some information. So, roll a d20. Wonders from across the world of Toril were sold at the Enclave's Bazaar of the Bazaar. There are some receipts that you guys find littering the floor in one of the rooms.
So this building was some kind of marketplace?
No, not this building. The Bazaar of the Bazaar would be a different location of the city. The Professor Orb simply spotted some receipts and told you about it.
Well, I mean, that sounds like that might have some interesting stuff. We should probably check out that bazaar. Does he know where it is?
One moment while I try to find it.
Also, have we cleared this whole building? There's nothing in here?
Correct.
Okay.
So, you see that image I posted?
Yep.
You guys are okay. So, you see that part where it says "Two Cave of Hungers"?
Yep.
Two Caves of Hunger. Yeah. So, you reach that. You guys are on the tower just to the right of that, and you guys would have to head like straight up towards that. Hold on. I'll just draw a fucking circle. You guys are at X. The bazaar is at B.
I mean, it looks like we can just walk along the perimeter wall.
Mm-hmm.
What do you guys think? Head for the bazaar?
Yeah, sure.
Okay, we go to the bazaar. Walking along that perimeter counterclockwise. Then, like, once we get, like, to, radially at B, we'll just head coreward towards B. Anything happen on our way there?
No. As you follow the perimeter, it is simply eerily silent.
Good.
But you guys make it to the Bazaar of the Bazaar. A large market hall sits at one end of this plaza. Its 4 broken towers lean inward, faded pennants hang above the entrance, frozen stiff. A loud clatter resounds from within the hall.
The fuck? Well, with the skeletons out in front, I think we move to investigate the clatter. And I swear to God, if it's coming from the Rose Such Clatter Company.
Indeed, you go to investigate. And as you guys kind of peer through the ajar door, you can see a large metal construct kind of bumping into things. Looks almost like it's searching for something on the ground. You notice this iron golem lacks a head.
Well, guys, what do you think? Should I give it a head?
Wait, didn't we see a head back?
I have the head. Do we want to give it
Oh,
to
well,
it?
yeah, put the head on.
All right. I pull out the head from the bag of holding and give it to the iron golem.
Alright, yeah, so you pull out the head and kind of enter the room.
Mm-hmm. Well, I would enter the room, get close-ish, and then pull out the head. It's big and heavy, and I wouldn't want to carry it the whole way.
Fair enough. Alright, yeah, you pull out the head. Give me a second. As it kind of swings out in your direction. Alright, yeah. It seems to know that you're there. And it almost ends up hitting you, I guess. Kind of a wide swing, probably would have hurt if you got hit by it.
Yeah, I like toss the head to it.
Alright. The head bounces off of the golem. Kind of reaches down, fumbles for it, grabs the head, places it back on its head. Golem repairs complete. Continuing standard protocol. Kind of looks down at you.
I look up at it. Status report.
Status report. Intruders detected in the bazaar.
Incorrect. We're the damage control team.
The bazaar. Roll an ish.
Damn it. I don't think it bought my whole we're the damage control team.
I mean, we're maintenance. We just help repair it.
Mister, you gonna roll an ish?
Well, I'll be damned.
Oops.
All right, Dragoon.
Well, we're probably dealing with a slow giant thing, so fairy fire. Dex save. Awesome. He's now glowing the color of rust. So he looks like he's rusting now. And then gas blast.
All right, that hits.
5 damage, and he's pushed 5 feet away.
Indeed.
I will then back up. Like behind cover.
All right.
And that's it.
Soren.
Bonus action, I'm going to bring out the tentacle between me and what's its face, the golem. And action, Eldritch Blast.
Did you do advantage?
Oh, Fairy Fire?
Yep.
I guess those are the first attack then. $19 and $22 to hit.
$22 hits.
Right. 13 force damage, its speed is reduced by 10, and I am not going to pull it. Alright.
All right.
That's gonna be my turn.
Recovery.
Well, first I'm going to fly 30 feet up if I can.
All right.
And then I'm going to cast slow on it. I need a wisdom save.
I like it. Make it slow.
We are doing everything we can to make sure this thing does not come to us. Push
Right.
5 feet back, remove 10 feet, and then half its.
Then halved and also lowered AC. Well, it's worth trying. I have the cohort shoot it.
They all have
They all
advantage.
have advantage.
And it has a -2 AC modifier.
Yeah, your arrows, this barrage of them, just glisten off of this iron golem like rain off an umbrella.
Well, shit. The cohort
Wait,
pulls...
the natural 20 didn't hit?
Oh, they hit, mister. They hit.
Oh, all of them hit? Oh, no.
Well, it doesn't matter is what I'm saying. Like, it was worth a shot because maybe he modified it, but they had no effect. The cohort backs up because their weapons are completely ineffectual.
Indeed, they are.
Well, I'm 30 feet above it, so.
Would you like to cast Firebolt on it?
No, I'd cast slow.
Oh, yeah, fair enough. Would you like to cast Firebolt on it? I'm just kidding.
If you're giving me a free cantrip, I have a different cantrip I would like to use.
Nah, I'm just kidding.
Okay. No, that'll be it for me.
All right.
You did hear me about the cohort backing up, though, right?
Uh-huh.
All right.
Oh, I forgot it has magic resistance.
Well,
All right.
apparently not.
Yeah, mistake on my part. Chance.
Is it my turn?
No, I just like saying your name. Of course,
I
it's your
know.
turn.
I am going to shoot him. Properly. No hits, right? Son of a bitch.
Indeed, no hits.
I'm gonna back away from this thing 30 feet.
All right, this thing's turn. It'll lurch forward like 10 feet. And it has one action, right?
Yes, it can take either an action or a bonus action, but not both. And regardless of any abilities, magic items, etc., it only gets one attack.
All right, then. Yeah. That'll be its turn. Dragoon?
It gets a save at the end of its turn. Against slow. Wisdom. Well, it's now speedy again.
Well, as much as I would love to do fire damage, I think this is a case for shatter.
I think you should burn it. Set on fire, that usually works.
Just cast heat metal.
Ha.
Is an
Now its
iron
attacks do
golem.
fire damage.
But it may not have the effect you were hoping for.
Let's see, I believe a shatter constructs are at disadvantage, right?
Yes.
That fails.
So 20 thunder damage.
You hear a thunder kind of echo through its plates.
And then gas blast.
Hit.
22 force damage.
All right.
I will then back up like 30 feet.
All right.
And that's it.
Sorn.
How close is it to me?
You didn't back up, right?
No, I did not.
20 feet.
Alright. Eldritch Blast, Tentacle. In that order.
Advantage.
Right. 24, 23, 16. 2 hits, I'm assuming.
Yep, 2 hits.
Alright. 28 force damage, its speed is reduced by 10, and I'm going to back up with the rest of the party. That's going to be it.
How far are you backing up?
However far the rest of the party did. I think it was
30
30
feet.
feet.
Yep. Recovery?
Alright, first I had skeletons back up another 30 feet while spreading out to try to form like a perimeter. Make sure nothing's gonna sneak up on us while we're dealing with this thing.
Alright.
Then I'm gonna cast slow again on it. Wisdom save. Yeah, that passes.
This unit is done with your bullshit.
Fuck you can't touch me. As I continue flying, I raise my altitude to 35 feet above him. End of turn.
Chance?
Bonus action, I'm gonna Hunter's Mark him. Did that hit?
That hit?
Is anybody in melee with him?
No.
Damn.
Also, are your attacks magical or adamantine?
Also, don't forget advantage.
Oh, I have advantage. Well, let me roll again.
It literally doesn't matter if his weapons aren't adamantine or magic.
I'm attacking with a spell though. Hunter's Mark does a D6 in magical damage.
Okay, that's important.
Ah,
So just, yeah, 21 hits. So just roll that, like, what, D6? Just the spell, basically.
fuck. 5 points of damage, and I'm gonna back up. See if I can do anything.
Yeah, there's like this little nick on the paint.
Does anyone have the spell Magic Weapon?
No.
No,
I have no
that's a
attack
shielded
spells
land
besides
spell.
Hunter's Mark.
That's a spell people only take in my campaigns.
Yep.
Yeah, I have no magic at all. I mean, none of my spells are yeah. Shit.
Alright, this thing's turn.
Shit.
It's going to dash and be like 20 feet away from the rest of the party. Except no, they backed up. I fucked that math up. And be like 50 feet away from the rest of the party. What the fuck am I talking about? Hold on. DM's brain is not working right now. Please hold.
So, does the -10 from the Warlock's blast thing count to both movements, or just one?
It reduces its move speed, so it goes to both if he dashes.
Yep.
How long does that reduction last?
Just until the end of my next turn, but I can do it every turn that I hit with an Eldritch Blast. And if the tentacle hits, I can take off another 10.
You know what? It's safe to say that he'll never be able to get into melee with you guys for the most part. So I'm just gonna say you guys, after a couple minutes of kiting him in a circle, you manage to kill the Iron Golem.
It's got nothing. I got nothing I can do. I can't even hurt the damn thing. So I'm just moving away from it.
Honestly, it's just to save time. Like, otherwise we're gonna be here another 30 minutes. Engaging, and the party backs up 30 feet. The Iron Golem moves forward 20 feet, etc., etc.
And I just leisurely fly above it.
Pretty much.
Even if only the half the party can effectively fight it, it just can't catch up with us.
Precisely.
Sort of thing.
Yeah, and I can start doing necrotic damage to it with a cantrip, so.
Oh, how long has it been since the skeleton touched the spear?
2 hours.
So he's 2 feet taller.
Mm-hmm. Alright, well, with the Iron Golem destroyed, I think we searched the Bazaar of the Bazaar.
Sounds reasonable. I'll help with that.
Indeed. You guys begin searching the Bazaar of the Bazaar. And you find that all of the wares have become worthless due to damage from impact or just time. There's the tattered.
There's nothing
the
in here we could use.
Correct. There's the long, desiccated remains of goods, but nothing that is still usable.
I'd like to do a detect magic ritual to see if there's any, perhaps, scrolls or magic potions or anything that might have lasted a bit longer than mundane shit.
Of course.
There's not even any gold?
I'll be right back.
Oh, no. You see, because of Fabricate, this is actually a post-scarcity society.
So they turned into communists, naturally.
Well, where do you think all the Electrum came from?
Vegetarian space socialists, actually. I'm just kidding.
Oh god, they're trying to Tau.
No, that's Weeaboo space communists. Very, very different. But no, there are no magic items here. And on that note of nothing being found, I'll here for the night.
Okay.
That way I have a little more time to actually read over this section.
Turns out there's all this shit here and just didn't notice.
Yeah, I mean, it's one of those things where I think probably the toughest thing with running a module is when mid-session the party transitions between two chapters.
Yeah, and they do it ahead of time before you have a chance to realize that you need to prep that part.